Hello, this is September 4th, official meeting for the TAG's Environmental Sustainability Group. The code of conduct can be summarized by be excellent to each other. Do we have any new attendees? That is a no. Hello, Alessandro. How are you?
Hey, I'm great, thank you. Just my camera works, so let it shine.
I'm glad someone's turning on their camera. I'll go fight with my camera later. We are going, let me share and we'll go through the meeting notes. Okay, now I can't see anything because Zoom is fun. All right, if someone comments in chat, please flag it or raises their hands. Do we have anyone from working group comms to go over the notes from this week?
I think there's just me from comms.
Yeah.
With comms, there's a lot going on, a lot of changes. Starting from Claire suggested to kind of rebrand the working group to less communication and more sustainability advocacy. One other main topic is the second co-chair to help Claire because she's basically doing all the work alone since months. We are trying to define better the comms roles within the group. And yeah, I think these are the main topics we discussed during last meeting. So yes.
Thank you for that. Do we know what the process is for nominating another co-chair?
Yes, Leo wrote a comment.
I did see that. Yeah.
But I don't know if there's anything new from that comment. I didn't see any updates. So yes, we do know kind of the process, but I don't know if there's anything working on right now.
Okay, I'll make a note to myself to go in and make sure that we get a nomination through. Sound good?
Yep, thanks.
I believe we do have a few nominations now. Do we want to set a timeline as well until we want to have somebody elected, nominated, and in place?
I think a timeline makes sense. Do you think 2 weeks is enough and then we can confirm before the next meeting?
Yeah. I'm just not sure. I believe that Claire should be in the loop. I'm quite certain what her schedule looks like the next couple of days and weeks. Don't know what vacation season is like at the moment.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Vacation season is a good way to put that.
I think she is. I think she was on vacation in the previous months, so I think she's here and there. I think she's
Right.
following
I
the
mean,
discussion.
I believe this isn't the place nor the time to discuss personal
Personal
itineraries
holidays, yeah.
or yeah, okay. All right. Right. So, but 2 weeks sounds reasonable, maybe even 4 weeks as a stretch.
I'll try to reach Claire and then see what her opinion is.
Exactly.
That
That would be
yeah.
nice. Cool. All right.
Are there any new projects in working group comms?
I don't think so. We talked about the user stories project, which kind of started I don't remember if it was June or July, but everything paused with the holidays, with summer holidays. So I think in the next few weeks we will talk about it again. We kind of decided how to organize the project because it started just like every other project with a minimum of 2 leads, but then just because of the nature of the project, the leads thing shifted to having a lead for each story, which sounded more which sounded better for the project. There's other information about it in one of the issues. I think it was the project tracking issue. Let me check it. But I don't have any news about that. I hope in the next few weeks with all the other people who are interested in the project that come back from the summer holidays, we will talk about it again.
Okay. Well, we'll just keep going. Hopefully that ends soon. I think having another co-chair, so when someone goes on the holidays, you're not dead in the water, will help.
Yep.
Okay. Nikki, would you like to give an update on green reviews, or Alessandro, either one of you?
I can try my best if Zoom doesn't restart or if my internet connection is not terrible enough. I was out myself, so this past couple of weeks, and I'm catching up, but we do have proposal 3 as a draft currently that we're reviewing. So this is the third proposal that will complete the automation part of the pipeline, and then we can get more into benchmarking. So that's yeah, quite a couple of weeks due to the summer holidays.
Okay, that's fair. And do you have any goals by KubeCon?
The goal by KubeCon is to have all 3 proposals written, merged, and implemented. So the automation will be done. That's the goal.
If you're going to pick one, which proposal will go through?
The first is already composed, second version halfway to being completed, and the third one we have a draft for. So I think it's realistic. We can finish it by
I'm sorry, I have a hard time hearing and understanding Nikki.
Same.
Okay, so I actually didn't get what the plans were after proposal 3 is done, and what the plans are regarding to KubeCon. Did anybody catch that? Is Nikki maybe able to get her connection?
Or type in the chat.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that works as well.
Yeah, I can type.
Or just type whatever you wanted to say into the protocol directly.
In the doc, yeah, I'll do it. I'll do that.
Okay, that would be awesome. I'm really sorry. But
Sorry, yeah, I know it's been very annoying today.
no worries.
Yeah, big storm made things break.
Okay, but I believe if Nikki is posting her updates via text, we could continue, right? To the project. Marlo?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Anybody here for the best practices project? Don't think so, no, right? Green scrape, green scraper, I believe also nobody.
I think they're talking about putting that into the CNCF prop.
Okay, interesting. You think or you know?
That is my understanding. I would like her to clarify if I'm wrong.
Who Claire should clarify?
Christina?
Christina. Okay, all right. She isn't here today, so
Yeah, she was traveling. She wasn't sure if she was going to make the meeting on time, which is why
yeah. I'm just not sure how comfortable I feel about. It sounded to me like a rumor-ish right now.
No,
Like
she said
the
it.
way you
No,
phrased
she
it,
said
but
in a meeting that we
all right,
had
okay.
earlier. It's not a rumor.
Okay,
That
perfect.
is my
And
understanding, but I want her to clarify because that's what she was mulling over.
then this might be worth putting into the protocol because I mean, you know, if it's not a rumor, then
Yeah.
What was it again? What where do we want to
Just
support
donate as a
her?
project to CNCF proper
Yeah.
because it doesn't necessarily belong here. I don't know. And we have only so many people.
Yeah.
If you can hear me, I
I can
added
hear
my
you now.
updates.
Go for it.
Yeah, so I added my updates, and yeah, it's going to be like a bit of a sprint until KubeCon to finish the implementation of the 3 proposals, essentially.
Okay.
Nice. Very cool.
Great. Yes.
Then we have Cloud Native Sustainability Week. Here's the tracking. Is there anyone working on this who can speak to this? I know this is mostly with people all over the world.
Well, I am doing the one in Amsterdam, and we are doing the one in Amsterdam. It's going very well. We had a call, I think yesterday or the day before, and we are scrambling a bit to organize the online portion of the week, right? So as last year, we would like to have an online event that goes around the clock that can host talks online. We need a call for paper for that. Also, probably reusing talks that have not been accepted in person at the various events all over the world, and we can be also we can propose to these speakers to speak online at this event. It should last a number of hours for sure, so we need those. I sent a message on the Slack. I think Nancy mostly and a bunch of other people volunteer, and yeah, we're working on that. And we didn't, I don't know the count, but yeah, there are many. There's much enthusiasm on organizing local events. I know that there's already a bunch ready to go.
So
Answer me.
online isn't specific to you, it's everybody, correct?
Yeah, the
Okay.
Sustainability Week team should take care of that, yes.
Okay. Do you guys have a place to host?
On Bavi, right? So this is should be an event on community on CNCF.io. So it's standard online platform from CNCF.
Nice.
Yeah. So that part should be taken care of by the platform itself, right? So we know that works. Otherwise, yeah, we are in trouble. The only problem is the timing, because it's only 1 month away. So having proper call for paper that is open for, let's say, 2 weeks, we really need to start today.
Okay. Do you have people to review the papers?
We'll leverage collective brain of the tag, I suppose.
Mhm.
Yeah, I didn't think about it, but yes, of course, also.
I would select about 5 or 6 people, see if you can get sessionized resources from CNCF, because that's usually what they use as a platform for the 0 day and everything else.
Yeah, that would be nice to
And
have
people get a nice
sessionized
little credly thing for doing that. But if you can find dedicated people to that, that's probably better than just socializing here.
I guess I have to ask Audra, the
Mhm.
people that are more close to organize KCDs. I mean, I've been organizing KCDs, and usually Audra or Katie are the person that provision those sessionized links. But yeah, it's a good idea.
Mhm. No problem. If you need help finding people, let me know and I will go hunt people down for you.
Sure thing.
Please message me specifically in the Slack because I have particular times for checking other messages and this needs to be timely. Awesome. Thank you for that update. Also, Yo-Chen, thanks for keeping up. Yo-Chen, you have words?
Sorry, what?
Your hand is up? Are you
Oh, no.
waving?
I was clapping. I was just
Oh.
clapping because I think it's awesome that we have, because I've tried to organize something here in Hamburg and I'm in the middle of giving up because it's just too much work besides everything else that I do.
Yep.
So I really appreciate it, and I can tell how much effort it is to organize a meeting, even though, I mean, right, you hear organize a meeting, you don't think this will be hours of time invested.
In person is a whole different game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's why I was clapping.
Yeah, I just saw a sideways hand instead of clapping. Zoom is being weird today. Okay. Also in here, I'll mention, the tag landscape document rewrite. That's really a you thing, Yo-Chen, so I'll wait until you finish typing and then.
That's all right. Yeah. So yeah, as I mentioned last time, or as I was told last time, sorry, this has been canceled as it is too large to write a huge one document that basically tries to cover everything. Therefore, we are discussing at the moment alternative strategies, because we still believe that a landscape is needed, and we think that the web is the perfect place to put linked content on, and we think that we can leverage the power that we already have with different information outlets like our YouTube channel, our blog, and whether various other sources that are not technically under the CNCF control, but that maybe the CNCF works with or the Linux Foundation works with, so that we don't have to maintain a huge document ourselves, but we can make use of divide and conquer principles to share the work and also make the work more appealing. Right, so what does it mean? It basically means that we want to first of all move the project to probably working group comms or sustainability outreach or whatever it will be called in the future. And we want to make it a lot smaller and build upon the idea of having smaller increments of content that isn't necessarily itself a landscape, but it ties into the landscape document. So my idea at the moment is to have a very broad overview, a very rough landscape as the landscape document, and then have points in there from which you can jump into more detailed subjects like like Kepler or specific other tools or recommendations or measuring guides or yeah, stuff like that.
One thing to be careful of, just in general, is I try not to recommend particular tooling. I think measuring guides, and I brought this up to Green Reviews, would be super useful to have, because there's lots of people doing products, but not a lot of peer-reviewed work. So Scaphandra has a peer-reviewed measuring thing, but we don't have it for Kepler. So I would really like to see a guide for measuring. So, you know, you have this system, you expect to see these numbers, etc. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why we want to have this not as a huge monolith, because yeah, tools may receive updates. So information regarding tools can quite quickly be outdated. Therefore, it makes sense to have these portions modular and easily replaceable, so that all you need to do is you don't need to touch the entire landscape document. You can just update the measuring guide, and the measuring guide is referenced in the landscape document, and or maybe you have an architecture guide or yeah. I'm sorry, it's been a really long, really hard day at the moment. I can't think of any great examples, but I'm very sure
That's
that
fine. I have a
yeah.
placeholder here with you tagged that you're going to lead and restart at a smaller scope. So we'll discuss what that looks like and what you're willing to lead later, and then we'll start up probably a new meeting set. I would love to see blog posts and YouTube and all those things.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
that's of course something that we are still will be reliant on is the compilation called? Work that is done cooperatively. So cooperation is still very much needed, even though it's just in smaller pieces now. So, but that I believe will help with joining work and cooperating, because each part will be much more manageable now. Yeah.
Okay.
Does it make sense? I hope
Yep.
it makes. Cool.
I think
Nice.
that makes sense.
All right.
You're
Very
making
nice.
sense today. Congratulations.
Very good. Very good. Thank you.
Deanna, you have an actual question. See, it's an upright hand instead of a sideways hand.
Yes, it is. I raised the hand. Yes, I came here because I have been working on an issue which is still open with Sergio. I don't know if you know him, and I'm not sure who, because I was looking on the Slack group, but I can see where I don't know who told him that you need us to be here due to this issue that is still open, and we can close it because of some permissions are required for the PR.
What are you talking about?
It's an issue in which we were working.
Okay, can you put a link somewhere?
You're gonna hate me. It's that I am at the office, so I don't have my personal computer here.
Okay, can you message me the link later? Because without seeing the issue in front of me, I don't know what
Yes,
it is.
I imagine
Yeah.
so, but okay, I'll send
Thank
you
you.
the link later. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Okay. The AI working group is continuing. It is still Thursdays at 8 a.m. CST. I can put in more friendly zones, but I guess it's 6 a.m. PST if I want to be really terrible. The reason is that time is we have people joining from Singapore. So if we need a more friendly time, please let me know. But right now, most people are in Europe or Asia. The document is continuing. I've linked it here. If anyone has content to add to the AI working group document, please do. Basically, we're going to spin out this document and stop. This is in conjunction with the CNCF Container Runtimes AI working group. So we're working with them. There's lots of comments in here of stuff we're working on. So more content is helpful. But it's pretty actively in progress. We are this week, I think we are discussing what format to do. We have some content generated. As you see, there's lots of content. So if people are interested in the AI space or have expertise in the AI space, please come join us. We could use the extra people. Specifically, systems expert would be useful because I'm trying to get together in here a list of types of systems we're addressing for AI. Because there's data center systems and there's edge systems, and I think we're focusing on data center in general. Oh, I guess that was already here. Does anyone have any comments not on the agenda besides Diana's? Okay, that's to know. Let's go to the project board and see what's in there. Usually Leo does this. We currently have nothing in progress. That's not true. Backlog, expand governance for tag projects. I guess we should do that. Stay the ecosystem thing. I'm going to put this in progress, right?
A little bit confused by the use case one, but
The use cases one is being done by comms, is my understanding. Is that correct?
yeah, but why is it both together? Because if we want to split the landscape document with the divide and conquer approach, then it makes sense to. But yeah, no, okay, I think I understand what the meaning here is, but yeah.
Yeah, this has to do with the testing workload specific challenges.
Exactly,
So,
which would be a part that the landscape document would reference, be like, hey, by the way, testing workloads, that's a thing. And if you want to read more on it, you go there. And then you have a whole thing, you know. So
okay.
it's basically
I don't think I can move these around. I think I still need to get repo permissions.
oh.
I should have them and I don't. And then the landscape one you'll add when you're ready. Does that make sense?
Yeah, sure. Sure.
I don't know why I can never spell this word. Okay. The maturity model, I think we're dropping. Using prediction algorithms. What is this one? Let me just ask if you can check the meeting. Because that one looks interesting, but I don't know anything about it. We looked at that one. We talked about green scraper. Let's see, we still have this one left, which is. I don't know this person. Let me ask Leo.
It seems to me like the whole thing isn't really up to date. Do we like, will there be a session or somebody does this asynchronously to go over this board, make sure that the items are in the columns that they're supposed to be in?
Yeah, so I just asked him to show the person who did it, him or her, to show up and talk to us, and then for Leo to add tracking.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me just add more details would be helpful. I'm starting to learn. I've learned to ask who is responsible for work before we take anything on. Because without ownership, nothing gets done.
That's
Okay,
true.
this one is in project. In process. Who's
But
seen
I think
this one? Yoten, is this yours?
no, it's not mine. It's been proposed at last KubeCon EU by
Mhm.
Max, I believe, and some other people. And yeah, I heard that there were some meetings, but I was not able to follow, unfortunately.
Is this one that comms would want to pick up maybe after the sustainability event?
Perhaps. I mean, I'm not sure if Valeria can comment, but we might have to wait for Claire to come back, or for a second chair to be elected and make a decision.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
it looks fun.
It
I
does look fun.
I really like the Kubernetes children's books because on one side it has content that adults can intake and the other side has stuff for children. So when I was learning about Kubernetes, I was reading those books to the kids while learning the actual slide content. So having that available is always fun.
Yeah.
I can link
You can
this
check out
issue in next comms meeting, maybe.
That would be really helpful. Yeah, I don't want to put too much on your plate with Sustainability Day coming up, but after that, this may be a good one to take up and maybe target a release before KubeCon EU.
Yeah,
Yep.
you can check out the Miro board if I remember correctly. This hasn't seen any progress, any update, any meaningful updates since April. I mean, it also says here in the tracking comment that I believe it's 8 times 7, or 7, 8 times.
I can't get into the Miro board, so much for that.
Have you tried 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7?
I'll try it. Hold on.
Okay. The Zoom code is 8 times 7. Okay. All right.
8 sevens.
8 sevens, yes. Yeah.
Okay.
No, there should be some
Do you see content I don't see?
no.
I'm assuming you're the visiting innovator.
That's very odd. I could swear that there were some ideas floating in here, but all right, okay. So this is in an even worse state than I thought it would be. All right.
Okay.
Okay. I already feel bad for whoever in comms is
Yeah, because we'll give them help.
yeah, of course we will. Of course. I mean, I commented the issue, the GitHub issue, so of course I already have an idea or two. Yeah.
Okay, and that's most of the project board. I am going to put in a request just as like one more item. If people have demos to bring, I would really love more demos to this. So if people know people who want to give demos or just show what they're working on, because I think that's exciting and it gives people technical content.
Are we still talking about the children's books?
No, sorry.
Okay. Right.
New topic.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the children's book comms will look at, and so will you, and
Yeah.
come back
Okay,
to us
good.
on the plan.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, please. Yes. Yes,
Sorry, I
and
should have been
also-
explicit.
So
Right.
what were we actually talking about? The
Yeah.
demo things that you wished for, where do you want to see them? In here, in these kind of meetings, or on the board, or?
Just to add demos, just in general to the meetings, not on the board.
Meetings, okay, to the meetings,
Yeah.
okay. Got it, okay.
I would like to see like the green reviews and what you're working on, but I know everyone was just on vacation. And I think that's it. Oh, poor Nikki. I'm so sorry, Nikki. She can hear, but not actually type in the chat or speak.
Oh no, okay.
Okay. Nikki, can you, I can read the messages from you. Do you think you guys could do green reviews sometime in the, maybe not the next meeting, but the one after, just to show us all the boards and stuff you have, or Alessandro, if you're still on? Sorry, waiting for a response.
So what's the ask? Sorry.
Can you show us what you've been working on in green reviews? Because it would be really neat to see the dashboards and everything you're working on.
I'm not part of that, so I can't. So I
Yeah,
wish I could.
sorry. Because it would be nice to show content from working groups in this meeting. Yeah, she says a demo. Yes, good idea. They can plan in the future. Great. So I'll work with her to get it on the calendar. All right, is there anything else we want to cover today? Anyone want to show cat pictures? That to know. I hope everyone has an excellent day. Thank you for attending this meeting. And the next one will be in 2 weeks. If anyone needs any help, please feel free to reach out to me or Leo or Christina. Thanks.
Thank you all.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank
Happy
you.
Wednesday.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good day. Bye.